Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody. This is the Aftershow. Thank you for supporting our show and making this possible. Delivered right directly into your ears right after you listen to the main show, probably. I don't know. But this week we have a Jeopardy game from hacker alias Night Attack 09,
Oh,
who has written us a letter as well, and I will read it now. He says, "Hi, guys. Long
hello.
fan. Or I've been held hostage for some 15 years." You're telling me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is
Join the
that
club.
most of Stream Fam? I have put this Jeopardy quiz together for you. So a couple of things. One, it would be much better if you play this one on one on one. All right.
Okay.
Two, some hints about the categories. The first two categories are all games from my Steam library. Some, of course, appear on other systems, but not all. It's on a shelf, deals exclusively with PlayStation games. Wait, what? It's on a shelf, deals exclusively with PlayStation games.
That's one of the categories.
On a shelf is the category,
Yes.
exclusively with PlayStation games. Crown Royal is all handheld, and the drawer is a random assortment. Okay.
Okay.
Rule number 3. I did my best to put the questions from easiest to hardest. Some should be easy to guess. Some will be less so. Best of luck. All right.
Okay.
So we're doing 3 teams this time.
Okay.
And
Well, 3 individuals then.
3.
We're not really teams if there's
Not-
just one of
It's
us.
true.
You're right. You're right. But for the purposes of Jeopardy Labs,
Ah,
it's teams.
I see.
All right. So the categories are: it's getting steamy in here.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be the Steam games, right?
Ooh.
It's getting steamy in here, part 2. It's on the
Mhm.
shelf. The Crown Royal bag and stuff from a drawer. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to kick it off. Let's do It's Getting Steamy in Here for 100. People think that Fate of Atlantis was the first good Indiana Jones point and click, but really, this was the best. You could box in it. I have no idea.
Easy.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Indiana Jones point and click games. I don't have an answer.
It's Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is correct. I got
I
that
think
wrong.
was their first. Was it their? No, it wasn't their first. Was it their first point and click? No, Maniac Mansion came before that.
Yeah.
Well, I got that wrong, so I'm minus 100.
Okay. Are we reading our own?
We're reading our own.
All right. Let's do Getting Steamy in here, part 2 for 100. I bought this for Game Club, but got as far as the Game Club did. I'd say that's Bully.
Bully
There it is.
Scholarship Edition is right.
Woohoo! I got 100 points.
Now I've finished Bully. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Me too for Game Club.
I got 1,000 achievement points in it.
Nice.
I really finished that game.
Hmm.
a good game.
It's a great game. Holy goodness gracious. It's on a shelf. Is that I'm not picking that yet,
PlayStation.
but that's PS2
PlayStation, yeah.
or
said
just PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Okay.
Could be PS2.
You know what? Let's do the Crown Royal bag for 100. I bought this remake from my local game store because I still play the system quite frequently. However, I've spent 0 time in it. I'm assuming this is probably Metroid Zero Mission.
Metroid Zero Mission is right.
You should play it
100
because
points.
Zero Mission is fantastic.
It is. Yeah.
It's really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. All right.
DJ's at negative 100.
I got to come back from that, right? Let's do It's on the Shelf for
Yeah.
100. The first game was great on PC. The first port canceled a system. The second port was well done on the PS2. That has to be Half-Life. But wait, which one is this? The first game was great on PC. Just Half-Life. I'm saying Half-Life.
Okay.
Half-Life is right.
I was hoping he could talk
Back
himself
to
into
zero.
thinking it was Half-Life 2.
I know.
Almost.
Almost.
Let's do stuff from a drawer for one. I have 100 points so far. Such a weird spin-off game on PS3. Why did you add zombies to this great series? The gunplay was never good to begin with, but having zombies everywhere sure made things weird. Oh, crap. I think Phil's looking at his game shelf.
I am looking at my game shelf.
I'm not allowed to do that.
That's not my question.
That's
I
true.
can look wherever I want.
Yeah.
I want to say it's... I can't decide if it's Red Dead or Yakuza. But Yakuza didn't have gunplay, I don't think. And I'll be honest, I don't know what the actual name is of the Red Dead. I think it's Red Dead Redemption. What the zombie spinoff is called. So I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Well, it's called Undead Nightmare.
Ah.
But it's
it was Yakuza Dead Souls. Okay.
Yakuza Dead Souls, yeah.
I wouldn't have known the name of that either. So
I thought it was Yakuza Dead Souls, but I was like, am I mixing that up with like the Souls games?
right.
So I was looking over to see if I could read, and I see it there, but the subtitle on the spine is too small. I couldn't make out what it said. So
I'm down to 0 now.
You're down
Feels
to
at
0.
100.
Let's get steamy for 2.
This one?
Let's get steamy.
Not part 2.
For 200.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, you got your Star Wars and my Age of Empires, and you know what? It worked pretty well. Oh, that is
I think I know this.
oh gosh. Oh goodness. Oh man, I can picture it. I can picture screenshots of it.
I can picture Seabake hawking it at E3.
Oh really? Oh,
Seabake is probably yelling at his radio right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, and it's I'm pretty sure it's got Empire in the name. Oh gosh, Star Wars. I mean, Age of Empire would just work for that, but
It would, right?
yeah.
That game was already taken.
Crap. I don't know. I'm going to sit here all day. I don't know.
I think it's Empire at War.
You're right.
Nope. Galactic Battlegrounds.
Oh, Galactic Battlegrounds. Was Empire at War? Was that like that might have been like an add-on disc for that.
No idea. Phil's at negative 100.
Yeah.
CJ and I are at 0. This is going great.
We're doing, yeah.
Here
we go.
All right, I'm going to go Crown Royal back for 2. You may have played it on Super Nintendo or PlayStation, or maybe even one of the new ports, but I still haven't played my GBA copy of this classic RPG. Super Nintendo or PlayStation? GBA copy would make me think it's a Final Fantasy game because it's on Super Nintendo. So Final Fantasy 6 because it was on PlayStation as well. And then the new ports, of course, Pixel remasters. Let's say Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 6 is
Look at that.
Look
Very
at
nice.
that.
CJ's at 200 points. I'm going to go with it's on the shelf for 200. This was such a weird sequel to arguably one of the most important games on the PlayStation 1. Even on later compilations, it's been largely ignored. Maybe we'll get a port to the Oculus Quest soon, though. Such a weird sequel to one of the most important games on the PS1. I would say this is Metal Gear Solid VR missions.
Oh, there it is.
Metal Gear Solid VR missions is right.
Up to 200 points.
Not bad.
Bill's at minus 100.
Let's do stuff from a drawer for 2.
Stuff from a drawer for 2.
People like Phil.
Hey, look at that.
This is easy.
Wrongly claim that the Super Nintendo is better. This game not only proved the Genesis was superior because it had 2 more characters. However, this game was incredibly hard because as you went for the title, you had to fight multiple enemies at the same time. Don't let the digitized graphics fool you. This game is a banger, though. 2 more characters. Okay, so this got to be one of the Mortal Kombats. Is it? Now which? 2 characters. Yeah, because they have those. What do they call them? Like the endurance matches or whatever, where you have to fight 2 people. I'm just gonna say Mortal Kombat, the first one.
The first one? Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sorry.
WWF
wrong.
WrestleMania, the arcade game. Never mind. Never mind.
300. CJ is at 200 points.
Hell yeah. I'm going to do It's on the Shelf for 3. The best Star Wars game on the PS1. Other than the fact that it's so difficult, I broke 2 controllers playing this game. I think the port to the next generation console was better, though.
There's no way CJ's getting this.
No, I don't think so, because I didn't play any Star Wars games on the PS1, I don't think.
I think I have a guess for what this is.
Super Bombad Racing.
No, that was on PS2, wasn't it?
It was.
No, I was just trying to throw you.
Yeah. Port to the next generation console. I'm gonna guess Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
It's Jedi Power Battles?
Jedi Power Battles is right.
Yeah, I would never have gotten that either.
I wouldn't have. Yeah, I
CJ is
didn't.
at negative 100. I'm going to go with It's Getting Steamy in Here Part 2. I have 200 points.
Okay.
Al Lowe famously said on the Player One podcast, the mouse plays hardball. So when this remake of a Genesis was about to be pulled from Steam, I decided to buy it. It has since returned, though. Okay, whoa, back up. Al Lowe famously said on P1P, the mouse plays hardball. So when this remake, I guess, of a Genesis game,
Yeah, I would assume.
was about to be pulled from Steam, I decided to buy it. It has since returned, though. This is Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse.
Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse is right. Why was Al Lowe talking about Castle of Illusion?
One has nothing to do with the other. I think he was making a joke about the hard ball in classic mouse.
No. He was referring to, because remember, he did the game based on the Black Cauldron.
Right.
For
so he was
Sierra
talking
back
about
in the
Disney
day.
then. Yes. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
So I'm at 400 points now.
And he also did the Donald Duck's Playground.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he made.
I mean, it has been 15 years since I listened to that interview.
All right.
Phil's at minus 300.
Yes. And it's my turn.
Yes.
Let's do the Crown Royal bag for 3. This is likely the only fake cart I own. I don't really know what to do with it, so I've held on to it. The port of the SNES game is fine, although sometimes I wish they would have ported the Game Boy version instead.
Oh.
Fake card.
So he's got a bootleg cart.
Yeah.
It has a port.
It's a
of a
port of the
SNES.
SNES game.
I wish they would have ported the Game Boy version instead. Ooh. Oh, boy. Ugh. I have no idea.
This is a handheld game.
Yeah, it's a handheld. I don't know what the system it's. Is it like a
Right.
GBA game? Is it a a DS game?
Right.
Port of this and a SNES game. It's a port of a SNES game that has an arguably better Game Boy version.
So it's
Boy, oh
like
boy.
Aladdin or something?
I don't know, but keep throwing out ideas.
Yeah, will you stop helping him?
Damn it.
Oh man. The port of the SNES game is fine. Although I wish they would have ported the Genesis version or the Game Boy version.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've absolutely no idea. I'm sorry.
Donkey Kong Country.
Wow.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Phil is at negative 600 now.
Man, I'm doing terrible.
CJ moving on with negative 100.
Yeah. All right. Let's do stuff from a drawer for 3. People often complain about remakes today. However, this is the first real remake I ever played on the Super Nintendo, which only came out 3 years after the first release. Of course, the copy I now own was version 2, which added an additional game to the mix.
Oh.
After the first release. Is it Mario All-Stars plus World? Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World is my guess.
That's probably right. Yeah.
Very nice.
Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World is right.
Yep.
Up to 200 points.
Boom.
Man.
Let's go with it's getting steamy in here for 300.
This is tough. This is
It
a
is.
tough one.
400 points right now. Some people say this RPG is great, especially since it's been ported to almost every console and Vita in existence, but I've still never played it. The skeletons scare me too much.
Ported to almost every console and Vita.
Crap. I know what this is, but I can't remember the name of it.
Skeletons. Something that came to Vita.
Oh man, what's it called?
Empire at War.
Yeah. I think it's that one that's like all about it's a fairly recent game. It's not super old.
Mm-hmm.
And the most famous character in it is a skeleton, I think.
Oh, really?
I think it's like all about about feelings and
Mr. Bones?
Oh,
damn it. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know.
I remember the name of it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to say it's Undertale.
Undertale. That's what I'm thinking
There
of.
it is.
Yep. I'm down to 100 points. CJ's leading with 200, and Phil is third with negative 600.
Really doing terrible here.
Damn it.
Let's do Steamy Part 2 for 300. You and I may have played the original in Microsoft Entertainment Pack. Really?
Wow.
But this sequel sits still unplayed in my Steam library. Oh, God. The Microsoft Entertainment Pack? And a game that has a sequel.
Huh.
Cripes. I'm trying to remember what was in the old Microsoft Entertainment Pack. God, was Chip's Challenge in there? Ugh. I'm just gonna say Chip's Challenge 2.
Nice.
Oh. But
Close.
But the sequel.
The sequel.
So
It might just be still a Chips Challenge.
No, because I mean, I have Chips Challenge and Chips Challenge 2 on Steam.
I'm
I
going to
don't
give that
know.
one to you.
I think I should
Giving
get
it
this
to you.
one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gave it to you. All right, let's do. It's getting steamy in here for 4. A remake is coming for this so-called masterpiece, but the forest showed up as nothing but blocky chunks when I tried to play for 4 minutes on my older video card. I then decided to write a story myself that would be more fun.
Oh.
Forest showed up.
I'm assuming that last sentence is some sort of obscure clue.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this Alan Wake?
I don't know.
A remake is coming. I mean, Alan Wake Remastered already came out. I don't think this Jeopardy game is an old submission. I don't think.
When did the remake come out?
Earlier this year.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe last year. It might have been last year.
Oh, so months ago.
Months, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's Alan Wake because that has a lot of trees. Alan Wake is right.
Alan Wake.
CJ's leading with 600. I'm second with 100. Phil is last with minus 300. I'm going to go with On the Shelf for 400. I've played this game so much on PS2, but never played the handheld version, which apparently is great. I will always remember it for having one of the best secret ending of all time on your second playthrough. Beat the boss? No. Instead, you punch him in the face, take your tape, and watch the credits roll.
Hmm.
Played the handheld version. I don't have a clue.
No.
This is a PlayStation game.
So much on PS2, but never played the handheld version.
Which could be PSP or Vita, I guess. Since these are all PlayStation games.
All time on your second playthrough. So much on PS2, but never played the handheld.
I have no idea.
Nope, I don't know. I don't have a guess.
Okay.
Oh, Tony Hawk's Underground.
Oh.
Tony Hawk's Underground have bosses?
I guess.
Okay.
I guess so.
300. So CJ's leading with 600, and Phil and I are tied with minus 300.
Okay. Let's do the Crown Royal bag for 4. Oh, good. A trick question. Somewhat a trick question, since I've been playing this amazing GBA port, but I've never actually played the superior console/PC one. It's been remade for PC and even had another new version out on current gen systems as a budget title, albeit with a slightly changed title. Okay. So we have a console PC game that has had a GBA port and a remake for PC and a budget version on current gen systems with a slightly changed title. Oh. Wow.
There's a lot going on in this question.
This is a maze.
This is a spider web of
boy. A budget title, albeit with a slightly changed title.
Yeah.
On current gen systems. Console made.
This is a tough one.
I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even.
No.
A
No.
couple different games pop into my head, but then I'm like, okay, no, wait a second. Now that was a console game that was ported to PC. It had a GB8, but nope, it's not on current gen systems. Like, it's missing one branch of this tangled vine here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Never, ever would have gotten that.
Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. I don't think Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance is related to Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, though.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Oh.
D&D Dark Alliance is like it's like a third-person action game.
Is it?
Multiplayer. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
You didn't take Phil's points off.
That's fine.
Well, shit.
That was a 400-point question.
Now I
There you go.
did.
There you go.
Thanks for pointing that.
600.
Yeah.
I'm
Thanks for
second with
pointing that
minus
out, Greg.
300. Phil's last with minus 700.
Oof.
Oh, let's go with stuff
The real
from a
Sophie's
drawer.
choice here. It's
I know, right?
400. I own a still sealed copy of this popular DS title and its sequel. I heard many good things, but weirdly enough, my friend and I had played the spin-off starring SpongeBob SquarePants.
What?
Which convinced me to pick this up when I saw it on discount. What? Popular DS title and its sequel. Spin-off starring SpongeBob. Popular DS title and its sequel. What? The SpongeBob thing is throwing me off, though. There's a spin-off title with SpongeBob?
I think I may have a guess. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look it up.
You can, because this isn't
I
your
can.
question. Still sealed copy of popular DS title and its sequel. I don't know.
Got a guess,
Oh.
Phil?
Drawn to Life.
On the line. I thought I remembered this, but in my head I thought it was Scribblenauts.
Ah,
So I just Googled Scribblenauts SpongeBob and didn't see anything, but then I did see the Drawn to Life version.
I didn't realize Drawn to Life was a DS game. I thought it was a Wii game.
It came out on
guess
Wii
it
eventually, I think.
Yeah, I think
That
it started
makes
as DS.
So
Okay.
CJ's leading
Well-
with 200. I'm second with -3. Phil's
Yeah.
last with -7. I'm going to go Getting Steamy in here part 2 for 400. Got to stem the bleeding here. Nazis
Exactly.
versus dinosaurs. What other game can give you this? Answer: nothing, except for the constant crashes that kept me away.
Okay.
Nazis versus dinosaurs.
Nazis versus dinosaurs.
Constant crashes. See, I feel like this is such a unique descriptor that I should just know this.
Right?
Yep.
Do you guys know this?
No.
On Steam, no. I do not.
Nope, I haven't a clue.
Dino
D-Day.
D-Day.
Nope.
I've
never
heard of it.
died at -700.
You know what? I don't know if I've ever heard of that game, but I would not be surprised if I have it in my Steam library.
Yeah.
I have so many, just from like Humble Bundles and things like
Yeah.
that. I have so many games in my Steam library that I have no idea what they are.
Yeah.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
CJ's in the lead at 200. Greg and I tied at -700. Let's see those dollar values go down.
Christ.
All we have left on the board are the 500s.
Well, actually, it's probably okay because I have an extra question at the end.
Yeah, that makes me feel better.
So,
That's assuming Phil and I are going to get anything right.
well,
Which-
you're right.
I do not imagine is the case. Crown Royal bag for 5. Give me another handheld one. The best, it's an RPG question. I'm not going to know this. The best GBA RPG had this sequel on DS. I bought it at launch. So excited, and an hour in, and I never played it again. A sequel would probably make me buy a Switch, though. Okay, so it's a GBA RPG that had a sequel that launched on the DS. Ugh. Oh God. Oh, GBA RPG. Is it a Golden Sun? Is it a Golden Sun? The best GBA, this sequel on DS. Okay, I'm kind of married to the idea that it's a Golden Sun game. I don't know what the sequel is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Who cares? We're gonna die anyway. Life is fleeting. I'm not gonna sit here trying to remember what the Golden Sun sequel name is.
I think you're right. I think it's Golden Sun.
Yeah. Do you know the subtitle?
No.
Yeah. Dark Dawn.
Sun.
You know, I was sitting here while you were saying that too, because I was thinking it's definitely Golden Sun.
Yeah.
But all I'm thinking is, okay, so the subtitle has to be like has to have DS.
Right? Yeah.
And just as you were still trying to think of it, all I could think of was direct sunlight.
Golden Sun, direct sunlight.
Admittedly, that'd be a good name for a Boktai DS game.
Well, that's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's do.
So CJ's leading with 2. I'm at negative 700 and Phil's at negative 1200.
I'm feeling slightly better about my position of having to do.
Yeah, because you were in such trouble before.
I know. It's on the shelf for 5. The sequel to the vastly superior PS1 games, I bought this game with such high hopes, and the loading screens that took 10 times as long, maybe, before a level loaded, brought me to tears before I finally gave up. Okay, so it's a PlayStation game. It's a sequel to a bunch of vastly superior PS1 games.
I have a guess. When you get this wrong, I have a guess.
The loading screens took me 10 times. I assume it's a Crash Bandicoot game, is my thinking here. Crash 1 and 2 and 3, I think, are on PS1, right? But there is a Crash game on PlayStation 3 or maybe PS2. I think it's something Crash Bandicoot, but I can't name. I don't know what the loading screens. Maybe it's not a Crash Bandicoot. I'm going to say it's a Crash Bandicoot game, but I don't know what one it is. So
I'm just going to Siphon Filter.
Take the L. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of the Loading Screens, or Cortex, whatever, same thing. Yeah, it's Crash Bandicoot, but I didn't know the subtitle.
CJ's joined us in the negatives.
Welcome.
He's still leading with negative 300.
Yeah.
I'm at negative 700. Phil's at negative 1200.
So, Greg, if you get this one right and I get the next one wrong,
Yeah, you could win.
You could win.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
Let's do stuff from a drawer for 500. Another DS combo pack. See, I'm automatically not going to get this. The games launched a year apart, but the truth is you only apparently needed to know one thing to get through most of the levels in the game. Cthulhu.
Okay. DS combo pack.
Games launched a year apart. The truth is you only apparently need to know one thing to get through most of the levels.
You need to know Cthulhu.
Okay. That's
You know what?
exactly what I'm
All
saying.
I can think of
Oh shit!
is, and this can't be right, but I used to be into this webcomic, and they talked about Cthulhu a lot. So I'm going to say Penny Arcade on the Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness 1 and 2.
Oh.
Nope, not even close. Scribblenauts 1 and Super Scribblenauts.
Look at that! Look at that, though. We did get a Scribblenauts mention.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Minus 1,200 points. So CJ's minus 300, and Phil and I are tied at minus 1,200.
Although I'll be down to minus 17 in a couple seconds here. Don't worry.
You got second place in your sights.
Yeah. Well,
I'm feeling
we have the
pretty good
two
about
getting
my
steamies.
score. Yeah.
So it's just gonna be a crapshoot on which one. Let's just give me the first one. Getting steamy for 5. I bought this collection because, much like CJ, the first game I played was the fourth one. On my original copy, it's a full shareware version, which claimed our best Nintendo-like game. Despite all that, and as good as the game is, I ended up playing a lot of this Pong-like side game as well when I wasn't fighting slugs. Do you know what this is, Greg?
I thought I did, but now I
Okay.
don't. The reference he made at first made me think of something else.
Okay. So the first game I played was the fourth one. Okay, so it's the fourth entry in a series. It's a full shareware version.
On my original copy.
On my the original copy was a full shareware version, which claimed our best Nintendo-like game. Pong-like side games, and you fight slugs in it. Oh gosh! So is this like a Commander Keen kind of thing, or like Jazz Jackrabbit or something? The fourth one, our best Nintendo-like game. Pong-like side games. And even then, it's like if it's like a Commander Keen game, I don't know what they're called. You know, do they have subtitles? Do they have Commander Keen 4? I don't even know if that's a game.
Collection.
Oh, I bought this collection.
Will you stop helping him?
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Just Commander Keen. I don't. Who cares? I'm not going to win any. Commander Keen! Yes. I'm back in the game, folks.
Thanks for
Hooray for Phil.
CJ.
Oh shit! You know what this means? If
I
I don't
could
get
win.
If I don't get the next one, Phil could win. Why did I say anything?
I could
Why
win.
did I say
You're going to
anything?
win. Let's. If anyone was going to stumble across a question they knew,
Yeah.
at the very end, it was going to be you. So,
God.
Oh
yeah.
man. Here we go.
All right, it's getting steamy in here. Part 2. The sequel to one of Mike Phillips's favorite games of the year and maybe all time. I've never played it, although maybe I will one day too when I too can fly.
I have an idea.
Sequel to one of Mike Phillips' favorite games of all time.
Favorite games of the year and maybe all time. Yeah.
Although maybe I'll play it one day when I too can fly.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm almost certain I know what this is.
I really should have
I
paid
could
attention.
give you a hint,
when
but I
Mike-
don't think you'd get it even with that.
No, I probably wouldn't. Give me the hint. Give me.
I can give you the name of the game I think it is.
Don't give him the
Give me-
hint. Don't give him that hint.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's Gears of War Judgment. Nope.
What
Got
is
it
a
wrong.
bird story?
Yeah.
I thought
Title
I thought that was a
to the
People
moon.
Can Fly reference.
I knew it was referring to To the Moon, but I could not remember what the To the Moon sequel was called.
See, the first thing I got out of that last was People Can Fly, the developer who did a Gears of War game.
Oh,
which Mike famously didn't like.
Right.
So,
To the Moon was quite good.
yeah, it was.
I played and enjoyed To the Moon quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I never played the Bird Story. Hey, I won out of nowhere.
Damn it.
Look at
Out of
that.
nowhere. Like I said, if anyone was going to do that, it was going to be you.
We didn't expect that, did we?
Phil,
expected it
you
right from the start.
won
You bet I did.
because of that extra question that I got.
Good
Yeah.
thing CJ helped you
Oh.
on that one.
Yeah, and also I helped you on that one. Damn it.
He didn't really help me. He was just like, remember, it's a collection.
Yeah, I shouldn't
I
have said
still,
anything.
I came up
Collection was
with,
literally in the name of the.
I came up with, yeah, but I was so caught up in like a Nintendo type game.
Yeah,
I came up with Commander Keen.
you did. That's true.
He didn't tell me Commander
I
Keen.
probably would have given it to you anyway.
See?
But anyway, Phil, you are our winner.
Darn tootin' I am. I don't know
Yes.
why. I don't know why there was the insistence that we compete against each other. We
It
would
would have
have
been better if we were working as a group.
we would have done terribly, but
Terribly
maybe,
either way.
but maybe not as terribly. Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
that was tough, man.
It was a really tough one, yeah.
It was good, but it was
But-
tough.
But hey, thank you to Night
Yeah.
Attack 09 for that Jeopardy game. That was really fun.
Humiliating us so thoroughly.
Humiliating.
I mean, yeah,
A
I
little bit.
won with what minus 700.
No, it's minus. No, you had minus. Oh yeah, sorry, minus 700. You're right.
Yeah,
I had
Yeah,
minus
I was
800.
I was the
Greg
big
had
winner.
minus 1200.
I was the big winner with minus 700. So,
Big winner, yes.
ugh.
So thank you to Night Attack 09 for that Jeopardy. Thank you guys
Yes.
for playing that Jeopardy game. It was fun. It was an
Absolutely.
experience for sure. And dear listener, if you have an idea for a game we can play in the after show, just email that to player1podcast@gmail.com, just like Night Attack 09 did. And hope you are doing well. Hope your family, friends, loved ones are all safe and well. And we will talk at you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.